character, knowledge, confidence. SRK Higher Secondary School, Karikalambakkam.
I love my school, SRK. Best of the best is SRK. Bright future means SRK. Quality education, SRK. Knowledge forever, last forever. It's my friend to see the portion. Lovely teachers and promising. What's the culture we will start? I love my school, SRK. Best of the best is SRK. Bright future means SRK. Quality education, SRK.
Admission is going on from pre-KG to 12th standard. Group A1A, Maths, Physics, Chemistry, Biology. Group A1B, Physics, Chemistry, Computer Science and Biology. Group A2, Maths, Physics, Chemistry and Computer Science. Group A3, Accountancy, Economics, Commerce and Computer Application. SRK Higher Secondary School, 45/7, Dilliyanur Main Road, Karikalambakkam, Puducherry 7.
Good evening, my dear 11th standard students. I am your English teacher, Mrs. Mohanambal. Today we are going to have a review of quarterly portions. Shall we move on to the class? Now we are going to see the lesson, The Portrait of a Lady. First we will see the author of this lesson. Okay, who is the author of this lesson? Khushwant Singh. We all know Khushwant Singh is the author of the lesson. He is a great Indian novelist. Okay, and he was born in, where he was born in? He was born to the parents of London. Khushwant Singh is an Indian novelist and also a lawyer. Where he studied? He studied at St. Stephen's College in Delhi and King's College in London. He joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1947. As a writer, he is best known for his keen secularism. He wrote many secularism and poetry. He served as the editor of several literary and news magazines as well as 2 newspapers. He wrote news magazine and also 2 newspapers. Khushwant Singh was awarded with Padma Bhushan in 1974. Also he was awarded as Padma Bhushan in 1974 by the government of India. Okay. The Mark of the Vishnu, A History of Sikhs, The Train of Pakistan, Success Mantra, We Indians and Death at My Doorsteps are some of his brilliant works. So we are going to see the story. Shall we go to the lesson? Those days during holidays we all used to go to grandmother's house and enjoy the day. Okay. But nowadays in holidays we are always watching the mobiles, TV and we are not going out of the house. So this is what are the difference between nuclear family and joint family. In those days during holidays we used to go to the grandmother's house and be in a joint family and enjoy a lot. But nowadays we are all only in a nuclear family. We are not going to grandmother's house or any relation's house. Just we are always alone and we are called as nuclear family, isn't it? Can you clear about this nuclear family and joint family? Now we are going to see the story about the portrait lady. I will say the story in a short form, okay? The author Khushwant Singh and his grandmother used to live in the village in a same room. They were very friendly and lovable. Okay, the grandmother used to help the Khushwant Singh by waking him early in the morning, making him to bath, dressing him neatly, giving the belly full of chapatis with spreaded sugar, and she used to sing song always with the monotonous voice. Okay, she used to sing a song with monotonous voice. And while going to the school, while Khushwant Singh is going to school, grandma also used to go with him. The school is very attached to the temple. Okay, in the Khushwant Singh used to read the alphabets and the slogans in the temple. When he is reading in the temple, grandma used to go to the temple, used to read Sanskrit books, and she used to do some prayers. While going to the school, they used to take some chapatis with them. What chapatis? What kind of chapati it is? Grandma used to take stale chapati with them while going to school. They used to throw to the dogs, those who are coming in the street. So those dogs love the grandma and the Khushwant Singh. Okay. Next, what they used to give, the Khushwant Singh's parents went to settle in the city. Why they went to city? Because they were not well earned. They want to settle their life, so they went to city, leaving the Khushwant Singh and grandmother in the village. After few years, they went to the city. Who went to city? Grandmother and Khushwant Singh went to the city. After going to city, the grandmother was not as happy. She was in the village. Okay. Khushwant Singh used to go to school by the transport. So the Khushwant Singh and grandmother was little. Khushwant Singh and grandmother were not in a same room. They have been given different rooms. Okay, they started staying in different rooms. After he started, during the school days, grandmother has been got very much bored in the town. She was not that much happy in the village, I said, isn't it? Like that, there she used to feed for the dogs. What she did here for half an hour, she used to spend the time with sparrows, like giving grains and breads to the sparrows. Okay. Then what happened? Khushwant Singh started want to go for the higher studies. That time he started going to abroad. So still the distance has been maintained. So Khushwant Singh and grandmother has been separated. So Khushwant Singh went for the studies for the abroad, and the grandmother was alone in the city with the family. Okay. After 5 years, Khushwant Singh came from abroad. What gives the happiness? Khushwant Singh came from abroad, and that time grandmother went to receive Khushwant Singh. Seeing Khushwant Singh, grandmother went and hugged Khushwant Singh and started murmuring something. The murmuring voice was heard by Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh came to know that grandmother is praying for him. Okay. Then they reached home. After reaching home, Khushwant Singh and grandmother had enjoyed a lot. Khushwant Singh, grandmother started singing a song like anything with the neighbors. Started singing a song. Khushwant Singh said, enough grandma, need not sing a song, it's enough, kindly go and take some rest. Khushwant Singh, grandmother called next day the neighbors for the prayer. All the neighbors came for prayer. They started prayer. After that, grandmother went for the rest, and she had a peaceful rest. Okay, she died. Then Khushwant Singh came to know that the grandmother has died. So they took the grandmother to the veranda. So thousands of sparrows came to the grandmother's death. Thousands of sparrows came to the grandmother's death. Khushwant Singh mother thought that all the sparrow has come for food, and she started giving some breads. But none of the sparrows didn't take that bread. They didn't bother about the hungry. They were all so calm seeing the grandmother. So what we can understand from this story? But the birds did not care for their food. When her dead body was taken for the last rites, the birds flew away silently. So all the birds were in empathy Hope you all understood the story. Now we will see how to attend the exams. Okay. Prepare well for synonymous, antonyms. Kindly go through it. Next, the question answers. Describe the grandfather as seen in the portrait. How the grandfather was looking? With a turban, loose clothes and a white beard, long up to the chest. Okay, that you have to describe about the grandfather. Why was the author left with his grandmother in the village? Because to continue his studies, and the parents were not settled well. Where did the author study in his childhood? The author studied in village, which is attached near to the temple. Why did the grandmother accompany the author to school? As it is near to the temple, the grandmother used to accompany to the author. Okay. What made the dogs follow the grandmother after school hours? The chapatis given by the grandmother. Why didn't the grandmother feel sentimental and the author went abroad for higher education? Because she was a strong, bold lady. So she didn't worry about the. Why didn't the grandmother feel sentimental when the author went abroad for higher education? Because she was not even sentimental. She did not talk or show any emotion. Okay. Her lips moved into the prayer. Her mind was lost in prayer. She bore the fact silently, and also she was a bold lady. Of the day for grandmother. What was the happiest day? She broke the bread into little bits and fed hundreds of little birds. That was the happiest time of the day for grandmother. So I hope you all understood up to this. Okay. Now we will go to the answer the following questions in 3 or 4 sentences. See, when you are writing the papers, kindly see the marks for how many marks we have given. If it is a 3 marks, you have to write at least 6 lines. Some of you have written only 1 or 2 lines. So no marks will be given. Be careful. Okay. Answer the following questions in 3 or 4 sentences each. Describe the author's grandmother. What will be the answer for this? How the grandmother was looking? The grandmother was looking like a wrinkled face, has been old and wrinkled. She has been short and fat and slightly bent. Crisscross of wrinkles were in his face, and she was terribly old. She was terribly old. She had been pretty, but she was always beautiful. Can you understand? Second question. What was the daily routine of the grandmother at home? What was his daily routine? She used to wake her grandson early in the morning. She'll make him to get ready for the school. She will do some morning prayers. She will make him to bath and dress her grandson, and she'll make some arrangements for the grandson. She accompanied him to the school. She read the holy scriptures at the temple, and the evening both returned home. This was the daily routine of the grandmother. How is school education in the village different from that in the city? How was it different? In the village school, the author had studied alphabet and learned to recite morning prayers. Okay. But in the city, he was taught English words and Western science. He also learned the law of gravity. This is the difference between village studies and city studies. Next question. The grandmother appreciated the value of education. Give instance in support of your answer. Appreciated the value of education. Give instance in support of your answer. What is the meaning here? How the grandmother was? While studying in the village school, the author's grandmother accompanied him to the school every day. While the author was studying in the school, grandmother used to accompany the author. The author had studied alphabet and learned to recite morning prayers. Being very pious woman, the grandmother appreciated the value of education. When his grandson is doing his education, she didn't waste the time. Also, she did some valuable education. Okay, ma? Next question. Like this, you have to answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences. Okay. Next, answer the following in paragraph of 100 to 150 words each. So you have to write about 2 pages. Understand the question, and you can write the story or what you have understood from the lesson. Next, I came to know that as a young Khushwant, see in the B, as young Khushwant Singh write a letter to your parents describing your daily routine. This question was asked for the pre-quarterly, isn't it? So many of you have written grandfather something all. Kindly go through this question properly, read the question, understand the question, and then start writing. Okay, it should be in a letter, not in a letter format. Some of you has written that address on the envelope, that all. First see how you can compare. Refer with your notes and then read. If you are not understood, you can come and ask me on Monday. Of empathy, this question they have asked you to write your own experience. Okay, not from the story. You can write your own experience, what you had in your life. You can compare with your story and your own life story. Okay, ma? Next. First lesson has been completed up to question answers. If you have any doubt, you can come and ask me on Monday. The exercise we'll see in the next class. Okay, ma? Now we'll go to the second lesson. Right. Now we are going to see the poem Once Upon a Time. Who is the poet here? Gabriel O'Gara. What the poet is saying? Can we see what he is saying? In a short form, I will say you what he is saying. And actually, he is a poet as well as a novelist. He is born in 1921. Okay, ma'am? He has been translated into several languages. His verse has been translated into several languages. His poem, The Call of River, the Nun, won the best award for literature at the Nigerian Festival of Arts in 1953. Some of his poems were published in the influential periodical Black Orpheus, and by 1960, he established himself as an accomplished writer. he was honored with the Commonwealth Poetry Award. Okay. His first novel was The Voice. Is an outstanding linguistic experiment. His later works include a collection of poems, The Fisherman's Invocation 1978, and 2 books for children, Little Snake and Little Frog in 1981, and An Adventure to Juju Island in 1992. So he is the poet. Now we will go to the poem. Just shall I read the poem or just I'll go to the poem, okay? If you have any doubt, you come and ask me on Monday. I'll read only one para, okay? Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes. But now, they only laugh with their teeth. While their eyes block, cold eyes search behind my shadow. What the poet is saying here is, once upon a time means, you know, once upon a time, oru kaalathula, okay, what happened? The poet compares the innocent nature of children. He used to compare the innocent nature of the children with the false and cunning nature of grown-ups. How the children used to be in their childhood. They used to smile with their hearts and eyes. After they used to grow up, they used to laugh only with the teeth. Like that, the poet is saying the difference between the age of the smile. Okay, age, how the children used to smile according to the ages. In the childhood, they used to smile with their hearts and eyes. When they used to grow up, they used to smile with the teeth. When they grow into the adults, they used to have they are using types of faces according to the situation. For example, in office one face, in school one face, in house one face, with friends one face, with relations one face. So we are not in one face, we are having different types of faces and depending the situation. So the poet has learned to wear many faces. What we are wearing? Nowadays we are wearing too many faces. Okay ma? He expresses his wish to unlearn all these fake behaviors. What he is doing? He doesn't want to be fake. He doesn't want to be fake. He want to be real. He want to be the real behaviors. But he is now a fake behaviors. What the poet is saying to the son? He is asking the son. The poet asked his son to teach him to laugh and smile like he used to, because his son is too young. So he is smiling with his hearts and eyes. So the poet is saying, I want to smile like you with fulfill of heart and eyes. Now just I am smiling only with my teeth. How they are smiling only with the teeth? Suppose if we go to somebody's house as a guest, no? First time they used to wish us and welcome us. If the second time if we go, they will show the teeth and invite us. If the third time we go, they used to shut the door and say nothing to us. So this things happens nowadays. That is said in this story. Once they used to give hands to the friends and hug and they used to wish. But nowadays we know how they are wishing and they are not smiling with the heart. Just they are showing the teeth like a snake and going inside. So this is the thing happens. Can you understand the poem? If there is any doubt, you can come and ask me on Monday. Now we are going to see the supplementary after 20 years. Who is the author here? O. Henry. O. Henry was born in 1862 in 1910 and he is a popular American short story writer. Okay, and also he is called as a William Sidney Porter. And he used to live in he used to spend his life with an ordinary people in New York City. He always likes to be in New York and likes to live with the ordinary people. Okay. O. Henry's prolific writing period began in 1902 in New York City. He wrote 381 short stories. He wrote one story of a week for the New York World Sunday magazine for over a year. Now we are going to see the story. Every relation can't fulfill in all time, but friendship can only fulfill every relation in a single word. From the birth to death, we have so many relations starting from life to death, but only still last friendship arises with us. We are going to see about two friends after 20 years, written by O. Henry. O. Henry is also known as William Sidney Porter, popular American story writer. All his tales will be ending with some twist. Okay, all his tales will be ending with some twist. His locality is to write about New York ordinary people. He always used to write only about the New York ordinary people, and all his works will be ionic, and all his works will be ionic. Now we'll see what is going on. One day, in the peaceful main road, Pacific Tough, peaceful main road in New York at night 10 a.m. How the weather is? The weather is so chill. Also, it is about to rain. How the street was not so crowdy or so noisy. It was just quiet in the main road. Okay, ma? Only some peoples here and there we can see peoples, not many peoples in that time. In the main road was stuffed with one, at that main road, one policeman is seeing and coming near to that man. One policeman is seeing from far and coming near to ask about. Before policeman asked him, he said, I am waiting for my friend. Before 20 years, he is saying that I am waiting for my friend arrival. I hope if you are free, you can ask my story. Can I share the story with you? Who is saying? The author is asking the policeman. Here there was a Big Joe's Brady restaurant. What was there? Big Joe's Brady restaurant. We both had last dinner together before 20 years. Before 20 years, they had a dinner together. Okay, before 20 years, they had a dinner together where? In Big Joe's Brady restaurant. We said we will meet here after 20 years. While we were having dinner, what they used to talk? After 20 years, we will meet here. So, I am waiting for my arrival of my friend. Policeman said, before 5 years, it was there. It has been removed now. What was there before 5 years? The Big Joe's Brady restaurant was there, but now it has been removed. Policeman is moving. Policeman is watching. What he is watching? His appearance, how his appearance was. The policeman is watching the Bob's appearance. Who is standing there? That Bob. Who is he? Bob. Bob's appearance he is watching. How that Bob is being? He looks pale. Square-gaved faces with keen eyes and a little white scar near his right eyebrow. The policeman is watching how the Bob was. Before 20 years we met. That time his age was 20, my age was 18. His name was Jimmy. We both were like brothers. We both were in search of jobs. How they were? Before 20 years they were meeting here. At the time he was 18. Who was 18? Bob was 18 and Jimmy was 20. And he is saying that Bob was 18, Bob was 20 and I was 18. Okay, we both were like brothers. We both were in search of jobs. We seemed to be like brother and we both were in search of jobs. So I called him to west. I started moving to west. At that time I called him to come with me to the west. But he said, I like to live only in New York. What he is saying? I like to live only in New York. The relationship was most informal and intimate. How their relationship was? The relationship was most informal and intimate. Policeman said, it's quite interesting. What the policeman is saying? Your story is quite interesting. Have you ever met him in the middle? What he is asking? Have you ever met in this 20 years? Have you ever met him in the middle? The person is saying, yeah, after we have had the dinner, after that 2 years I have met him. But for past 20 years I didn't meet him. He told 10 o'clock we will meet. He said he will meet this night 10 o'clock. It's hardly 3 minutes for 10 o'clock. So I am waiting for my friend. Policeman said, wait for some time, if not move from this place. What the policeman is saying? It's hardly to come 10, only 3 minutes more. So policeman is moving and saying, wait for some time, if not kindly move from this place. What the person is saying? Definitely he will come. Definitely he will come. Jimmy knows how to live the life. Who is saying? Jimmy knows how to live the life. He is very talented person. He is a very talented person. If he is alive, sure he will come to meet me. If he is alive, sure he will come and meet me. He is saying to the policeman. Policeman moved away. Another person is coming. As soon as the policeman moved, some other person is coming. Is that you, Bob? He is asking, is that you? Another person came, no, he is asking that, are you Bob? Then Bob is asking, are you Jimmy? Yes, my heart, yes, my heart, they are saying, and they are hugging and joining the hands together and walking for, okay. So we would have another dinner. What they are saying, we would have another dinner. Bob is saying, Jimmy, you have become tall. What he is asking? Jimmy, you have grown tall to 2 or 3 inches. Jimmy is saying, I have grown. Bob is asking about Jimmy's life. Jimmy is saying, yes, I have grown. So Bob is asking about the Jimmy's life. Come on, boy, we will go around to place. What he is saying, come on, we will go around and have a talk. Have a talk about it. Bob is so egoistic. How Bob is talking? He is talking so egoistic. While talking himself, he is having that egoistic. One medicine shop came. While they were walking, medical shop came. In that bright electric light, he has been, his face has been appeared. Whose face? Jimmy's face has been appeared. Suddenly he takes the hand and said, you are not my friend, Jimmy. Who is saying? Bob is saying, you are not my friend, Jimmy. The appearance will be changing, but the human's nose will not be changed. You are not my Jimmy. Yes, I am not Jimmy. What the person is saying? Yes, I am not Jimmy. Before 10 minutes, you are in custody of Chicago police. What the person is saying? You are in the custody of Chicago police. One policeman who talked to you, he gave the letter to me to give it to you. One policeman was talking with that person, Bob, he has given the letter to one person, and that person is coming and giving the letter to Bob. I have seen you in the light. I came to know Chicago. In that letter, what has been written? The policeman has sent one letter, In that letter, what has been written is, I have seen you in the light. That person, that policeman has seen the Bob in the light. I came to know that Chicago policeman is searching for you. I came to know that Chicago policeman is searching for you. As you are my friend, I am unable to arrest you. As you are my friend, I am unable to arrest you. So I am sending this policeman. So I am sending this policeman through this letter. So can you understand this story? Protagonist. What is the protagonist? Who is the protagonist here? Jimmy. Protagonist is the hero. Protagonist means hero. Jimmy as a policeman. Antagonist. Antagonist means opposite to hero, villain. So who is that? Bob is the antagonist and protagonist is the Jimmy. Can you understand the story? If there is any doubt, kindly come and ask me on Monday. Hi my dear students, I hope you all understood the lessons. If there is any doubt, you come and ask me on Monday. Prepare well for the quarterly exam. Just go through the books and read the book back questions. If you have any doubt, you can come and ask me on Monday. Thank you. Read well.
Character, knowledge, confidence. SRK Higher Secondary School, Curriculum Podcast.
I love my school, it's okay. Best of the best is okay. Bright future means it's okay. Quality education is okay. Knowledge forever, love forever. Faithful friends to see the culture. Lovely teachers and promise. What's the culture we will start? I love my school, it's okay. Best of the best is okay. Bright future means it's okay. Quality education is okay.
Admission is going on from pre-KG to 12th standard. Group A1A, Maths, Physics, Chemistry, Biology. Group A1B, Physics, Chemistry, Computer Science and Biology. Group A2, Maths, Physics, Chemistry and Computer Science. Group A3, Accountancy, Economics, Commerce and Computer Application. SRK Higher Secondary School, 45/7, Dillianur Main Road, Karikalambakkam, Puducherry 7.